in this video, we're going to go over the hottest e-commerce brand right now that is absolutely blowing up. They are doing over $10 million on TikTok Shop alone every single month, breaking records and absolutely making an impact in the US landscape. So we're going to break this down. We're going to go over their landing pages, their marketing strategy, some of the videos that are popping off for them, and I'll even give you some more data and ideas on related products that I believe are going to make a huge wave and that are already actually making a big wave and getting a ton of demand. So the brand is called Dr. Melaxin, and this brand sells all kinds of skincare products. In fact, they're actually a very scientific brand. If we take a look at their About Us, they're very much inspired by vaccines, I guess, that cure people. This is part of the Korean beauty brand that has just been completely taking over the US, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. In fact, it seems to be accelerating. So if we take a look at some of the data on TikTok Shop, again, this is just for TikTok Shop. So if you're a brand or if you're building a brand, this is definitely something to take note of. TikTok Shop is here to stay, okay? Of course, there's still a risk that this could get banned in the future, but for right now, I mean, this is one of the craziest marketing channels for your business. And this is such a great example. So Dr. Melaxin Global is doing $10.4 million per month on TikTok Shop. Now, that's about 500, 600, 700K days. That's just unbelievable. So if we look at some of the videos, though, there's three key components that we can highlight that anybody could replicate, right? And if you're wondering, Ari, why are you making this video? Well, the reason why is because I want more brands out there, whether it's Shopify brands, softwares, whatever, to succeed. I want to invest in more brands. And I think by doing this, I'll be able to create a ripple effect in the world. And also it does help my own knowledge. So yeah, that's why I do it. It's pretty fun for me. And I do get a lot of benefits from it as well. I've met a lot of people through making these videos, and it does also grow my companies, like some of the softwares that I'll show you here. But let's take a look at the number one video, right? This has 30,000 views and it's 48 seconds long. So let's take a look quick.
Will the Dr. Melaxin peel shot?
So just watch, you know,
just
just watch. That's all it is. That's what the headline is, right? So she just puts this on there, and that's the product. It's this like weird little cream that when you rub it in, just like she's doing, it just gets rid of your blackheads. It's super weird. I don't know the science behind it, but here's the major key about this product that you need to note down. Number one, it's extremely visual, right? Like, it's so visual. Every single top video here has just a crazy example of somebody using this, right? It's just so visual. But that's the good thing too. Like, this is a good example right here because she's not just using it on herself. So, you know, you can use it on other things and show how it works. But most of the people that are absolutely crushing it are using it on themselves and showing just how it works. So every single one, extremely visual product, and it's just so persuasive, right? When you actually show the product working right away instantly, that's just a recipe for viral marketing. So the other thing to highlight about this brand is, you know, if you're somebody that hasn't launched a brand, consider being a TikTok Shop creator, right? Because this brand is quite literally making people rich from just promoting them. They're offering 30% commissions, and that's one of the second things that is igniting this growth. Not only does it work really well, right? It's like instantly, it works instantly. It's very visual, but also they're offering super generous commissions, 30% commission on this. That's huge, right? I mean, a lot of e-commerce brands don't even make 30% profit margins. So just the fact that you can make 30% of this product just selling it on TikTok Shop, making videos about it, that's incredible. And what I would suggest if you're doing that is to just simply take some of the winning scripts here. And this is also applicable for your brand, right? If you don't want to be a TikTok Shop creator, but you want to promote your brand, take some of the highest performing scripts and use them for your business, right? So you can export all these videos. You can download these videos. This is Calodata, by the way. This is one of the tools that we like to use. They have a lot of AI in it now where you can export scripts, but also optimize scripts. It's really cool. I love the Calodata team. I've been friends with them for a long time. If you look back on my videos, you'll see I've been talking about Calodata since they first came to the US. They're actually in China. They were part of the US TikTok Shop China team, and then they developed this tool, and I absolutely love it. We've even ran some of their ads at my agency at Chemi, which is one of the companies that I own. It's super cool. And if you want to talk with me about strategy, if you're a brand, happy to do that. Just DM me or something. But that's the first thing. I do want to take a look at the rest of their marketing strategy because they are actually running ads. So they actually even have a case study with Meta themselves where they talk about how they used the Meta Advantage Plus shopping campaigns in order to scale with a with a lower cost per incremental conversion for add to cart actions. So interestingly enough, these guys are testing add to cart optimization. That's what I'm gathering from this. But if we take a look at their ad account, this is just from their US page. They are not running that many ads, actually. 24 different results is really not a lot. Personally, I think this is a missed opportunity, right? I think they should just be collaborating with some of the creators that they're getting on TikTok Shop and using some of that content with their consent on here, right? They should be using that content on their Meta Ads account. I mean, that content is incredible and it's high converting. We know that it's not just getting views, which is the great thing about TikTok Shop. We know that it's not just going viral and getting a lot of views, but we can see also that it's converting incredibly well. So that means it's likely to do the same thing with Meta's machine learning algorithm. So if you just run it, all that content as a Meta ad, it's likely to do well. And this is actually one of my favorite strategies to recommend to people because it's free to post content on TikTok. So if you just post content on TikTok with the intention of making ads, right? You can actually just for free test your content or your ads and then just take the best performers and run them on Meta. It's really smart. It's a great strategy. Now, one interesting thing as well that is a huge missed opportunity from them. So, I told you how you can solve the missed opportunity of just not repurposing content. It's really easy to do so. But another huge missed opportunity is their comments. And this is actually one of the biggest missed opportunities that I'm seeing from almost every single brand. Literally 99% of brands out there are leaking money from their Meta ads just because they're not able to reply to all their comments. So if we take a look at their reply rate, it's literally awful. They're getting terrible comments and nobody's actually responding to them or moderating them. So this is an issue that I like to highlight because there is a tool called Smart Reply that literally solves this. So you can set this up for your brand. It's perfect for small business owners that don't want to hire a large team, right? If you don't want to hire a large team to moderate your social media pages, because honestly, even if you hire a VA, right, even the cheapest VA is going to cost you, let's say $500 to $800 a month for this, but you're going to need multiple of them to handle 24/7 coverage. So that's going to run you at the very minimum $2K a month for just cheap VAs. If you want actual highly skilled workers that are going to match your brand tone and be able to satisfy customers and even make you sales from your comments, that's going to cost you $5K a pop for each person that does it, right? Smart Reply is going to start at $49 a month. So pretty unbelievable solution. And actually at the agency, we are setting up this AI system for brands because not every person is technical enough to, sometimes people just don't even want to bother setting stuff like this up. So to solve that, we're actually doing this at the agency as a service. So we're creating a deep research prompt on your brand so that we feed it the best data, the highest quality data, and that so that it can just 24/7 be your customer service manager on social media. It's pretty amazing. And this is a free tool here, which is a comment analysis tool. You can find it at smartreply.io. And basically, it just tells us what people are commenting. And I believe this is one of the smartest things you can do in order to find gaps in the market is analyzing some of these bigger brands that are completely going viral and then just looking at some of the negative comments that they're getting, because that's telling you what customers are upset about, and you can just solve those pain points, right? So people are saying that it's not working. So someone's saying, try using it on someone that is in their 40s or 50s and post that video. It's always someone that looks 12. So they should use older demographics on their Meta ads because that's what people are asking for, right? It's not in sale on the official site. So let's see, neutral comments to use black and white rice at the same time. So a lot of super random comments. And again, some of these should just be hidden. I believe that people are not taking their comments in deep enough, right? Like they should really take it seriously. I see it on almost every single brand page. There's terrible comments from weeks ago that nobody's either replying to or hiding or moderating. And And also they have a chatbot that like doesn't really work. I mean, this is Korean, so I'm not really sure what it says. But this should definitely be automated. You can do the same thing. Smart Reply also does have a chatbot that you can put on your Shopify store. So that's the great thing about it is it integrates with Shopify, but you don't have to be a Shopify brand to use it. And it's just shocking to me. Every time I see this, I'm like, man, what a missed opportunity, right? All of these brands are spending tens of thousands of dollars on ads, and they're not maximizing each of these, little engagement, just all this engagement that they're getting, right? It's all these touch points, they really add up. And actually, it creates trust for your brand too. So that's one of the easiest ways I think that you can kind of do things better than bigger brands, because I'm telling you, 99% of brands are not doing this. Now, let me give you one piece of value here as well. Just a trend. This is a bit of a prediction. So these peel off kinds of products, right? We see that this is popping off on TikTok Shop. And again, guys, if you're just learning how to make money online, 100% the easiest way to make money online right now is just to promote a product like this, right? Like literally make a TikTok Shop account. You need 5,000 followers, but it's not hard to get that. Just do a follow for follow post, make like 10 of them, and you'll get at least 1,000, right? So then you can start promoting. 30% commissions on this product that is going so viral. I mean, this is such a good make money online opportunity right now. But I think this is one that is going to pop off as well. And it already is actually. There's already a lot of demand for this product, which is a peel off lip liner. So I've seen branded dropshipping stores testing products like this. There's actually another product on TikTok Shop like this that's going viral, which, yeah, it's this one, the Sachet Beauty, I believe. I think this is the one. So these lip liners, it's kind of a similar premise where you kind of peel this thing off and it just stains your lips. All these beauty trends are so interesting. This is why the beauty niche is so powerful, right? There's literally 9-figure trends coming out of it every single month. Almost, it seems like there's something new most people don't really know about. But yeah, this one is really starting to blow up, and I do think it's just going to continue to grow. So we can forecast continuous growth here. So this is ShopeeLab.ai. It's another research tool that we use. I really like it as well. It is my tool, so just gonna say it. I own this. I really like using some of these other ones, like for example, let's just take this one, just to check their traffic. I'm always interested to see what kind of traffic brands are driving and where it's coming from. So, for example, we see that Dr. Melaxin is getting a lot of traffic from the US on their US site. Makes a lot of sense, right? But they're also getting a decent amount from Vietnam, from France, from Australia, and from Switzerland. So, some of these markets perhaps are untapped, and you could take a similar product but brand it towards those countries. That's actually a super, super viable strategy. We have people in the Shopee Lab Accelerator. So this is a software, but there is an accelerator community behind it as well. Some of the people in there actually do this. They take products that are working, trends that are working, and they take them to these smaller markets that sure are smaller. Maybe you can't build, $1 billion brand there, but you can build a $5 to $10 million a year brand there. And there's virtually no competition. So that is a smart idea, especially, for example, Switzerland, right? I recently talked to one of the members who is from Switzerland, and he was telling me that people in Switzerland have a lot of disposable income, and there are actual, $100 million brands, e-commerce brands there that sell very simple products, like for example, window frames, things like that, right? So another interesting component here. And the last thing I want to say is, although I do talk a lot about e-commerce, I do think you can take some of these ideas and also build other kinds of businesses around them, right? You can build software, for example, around some of these ideas. Like one idea that I think is really good and is something that a lot of people are doing actually is creating AI pages on TikTok Shop where they promote products like this. For example, the Dr. Melaxin peel shot, but then also in their bio, they have like a link tree of affiliate products from Amazon, right? So I think that's another really brilliant idea, and probably something you could create a software out of, where you're kind of just recommending the hottest products and maybe getting some sort of exclusive discounts from these brands. I think that's a good idea because ultimately, yeah, this is just crazy. You can make so much cash flow from just promoting brands that are already hot. And I think a lot more people should really know about this. TikTok Shop is blowing up, so it's not nothing new now, but it's still pretty early, I would say. I mean, these brands are doing crazy numbers, $10 million a month. Um, but there's brands out there not on TikTok Shop that are making 40, 50 million a month. So I do think we're still just getting started when it comes to TikTok Shop, unless it gets banned. But I really don't think it will at this point. It's just too beneficial for US companies and for the US economy. So we'll see. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something and got something out of it. $10 million a month just on TikTok Shop is no joke. I'm definitely taking notes, and I just wanted to highlight this for you because I find it pretty unbelievable, and there's a lot of value to be noted from what I just talked about. So with that said, make sure you check out some of the links in the description. If you haven't started a Shopify store yet for potential products like this, do it. It's $1 a month right now with the link in the description. It's pretty insane. You can start for $1 a month for 3 months, and then just, if you wanted to, don't tell Shopify I told you this, but you could just cancel it and start a new store if it didn't work out in those 3 months. Yeah, so that's one really cool thing. Of course, check out Smart Reply. It's really going to change your business. And if you want us to just do it for you, train it, do everything, my team at Akemi is doing that for brands. We're installing it for you, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Said everything I wanted to say. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Peace out.